I'm on the east side today in Fountain Hills, touring the new Toll Brothers neighborhood at Adero Canyon, and I'm starting right now. All right, welcome back. So there's two models at this new Adero Canyon. This community, it's so pretty. It's super hilly, to the point where these houses actually, some of them have basements, which you hardly ever see in the valley. So this video is going to be my walkthrough of the Hoffman model. And actually it's the Hoffman with the basement. So this one is 5 bedrooms, 5 full baths, and 2 half baths. It's a big house. It's just under 5,000 square feet, and it's gorgeous. The outdoor, they just totally decked out. So these are running in their like 2.3, 2.4 to start, and then they do have some quick move-ins starting in 2025 on this model, and they were ranging around 2.6, 2.7. So, and I'm gonna do a whole video on just the community and stuff in Adero Canyon, but lot premiums can be pretty pricey, so that'll be forthcoming. But today, just enjoy the tour of the Hoffman with the basement. All right, here's a quick panel of the Hoffman Desert. This has got the contemporary. There's 3 fronts you can have. So you can have Desert Contemporary, Modern, and Prairie. So they're calling this one Desert Contemporary. Toll Brothers just decks out these models. Like, that's such a cool little fire pit they have there. Then inside here, look at this. Oh, so we're in Fountain Hills, so it's very hilly. So now that explains why they have the pool in the front of the house. I forgot my gimbal today, so hopefully my coffee won't kick in and I can keep this thing straight. All right, so I'm entering the Hoffman model. This is at 4,971 square feet. Look at that view right when you come in the door. That's pretty amazing. 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, 2 half baths. Very high ceilings. Holy cow, look at that. And for 4,971 square feet, this room seems like it would be bigger, but pretty kitchen. Looks like they're doing Thermador appliances. Oh, I'm sorry, Wolf Sub-Zero. And then now you notice it, like I'm noticing this time when I'm doing new model homes, all these flat front cabinets that they're doing. Big Wolf burners. This is pretty. It's just a honed granite, but nice view here. And then, yeah, look at the views here. I mean, this is killer. This is what you're paying for. Starting price again, they are starting in the early 2.4s. I'll go out there in a minute. But it's a pretty nice view when you're eating dinner. Oh, and then a lower patio. Oh, that's right. This one has a basement, which you hardly ever see in the valley. All right, so right off the kitchen, I'm going in. This is the primary suite. Really pretty. Very nice high ceilings with beams. Geez, that's a giant light fixture. This is nice with the little patio. And I love when they do the plexiglass so you can see through it. It doesn't obstruct your view like, you know, like a metal fence. Here's the bath. Look at that shower. Okay. And then dual sinks. And then they always deck out their closets too. This is really pretty. They make them look like stores. All right. Oh, here I am. Don't look at my outfit. It's not very good. And then here it connects to the laundry room, which I love when they do that. So, and then this would be where you'd come in from the garage, and then there's the foyer where I started. Back in the foyer, I've pointed this out on other homes that I've been in, but they list out the model home features, which is kind of nice. So you get an idea of, you know, what they've kind of decked it out with. Okay, and then here, into the right of the front is just, I guess you could use it as an office. It looks like they have it set up sort of as like a craft room. And again, nice views out here. And then that is the pool in the front there. So the bulk of the square footage in this house appears to be in the basement, which I will go to next. Okay, I just realized I missed bedroom on the first floor to the left of the fireplace in the family room, and then they're just using this as a gym. Oh, I'd love that. Look at that, like nice built-ins for all of your equipment or water or whatever. And then a little patio out here. Guess when you're done working out, you can crash here. Really nice. And then here I'm just going to give you a bird's eye view of downstairs. So, but I'll head down there next. But beautiful backyard too. And again, the views here. All right, so this is the lower level of the Hoffman. Come down the stairs, and to the right is a bedroom. Interesting wallpaper. Look at the lampshade. Pretty funky. This is ensuite, so little single sink. And then, again, you know, all this extra tile and all that, that's all going to be considered an upgrade. And then they have a little door to the patio out here. I'll pop out there next. Big great room here. Or second great room, I guess. They tucked, this must be a half bath maybe in the corner here. Because there was 2 half baths. Yep, a little half bath. Oh, pretty tile. Okay. And then built-in bar. It's a nice, really great little space for entertaining. Again, this is going to be definitely an add-on. This, I'm guessing, this whole big setup here. Ice maker, refrigerator. But yeah, really nice for entertaining down here. Look at these little lights in the wall. Those are kind of cool, just for like a little ambient light if you're watching movies, and just almost like a night light. And then here is then other bedroom. So again, this one's 5 bedrooms. Now they set one of them up as that exercise room, and then I guess they're counting that front crafty room. Oh, this is huge. This is almost like a secondary primary suite, or secondary, secondary primary suite. Big closet. And then this is nice, the roll-in. Although I guess if you were going to have a roll-in, why wouldn't you would have it on the first floor? Because if you're handicapped, how would you have gotten down the stairs unless there's an elevator in here that I haven't seen? All right, I'm going outside next. Okay, so this is coming out the basement part. So all these windows roll back, and then it would roll back so that whole corner would be open, which would be neat. This is the Hoffman with the basement, but they also make it without a basement. So that's one of the bedrooms coming off there, little sitting area. And then just like a little bar for hanging out, cooktop. And it's just like a massive hot tub. Massage time, anyone? And then not really a pool, it's just a nice sounding fountain here. So what do you think about having the pool in the front and then just a fountain in the back? I wonder how much the pool would get used. Look at this, they finished it all the way around to this fountain up here. This AstroTurf on the stairs is kind of crazy. Yeah, what a pretty fountain, and then a nice little fire pit. So a lot of little places to tuck away in this yard. And then, of course, taking in the pretty view. Isn't that a spectacular home? It's huge. So beautifully appointed. So if you have questions about that model, about Adero Canyon or Fountain Hills, please feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is at the end of this video. I'm always here to answer your questions. So hope you got some fun ideas, or at least, found it entertaining. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.